Hello, welcome back. I kind of wanted to take this video and talk about Nala's first week with us. Ryan's not going to be in the video this time, so I'll just walk you guys through every single day, starting with Friday. As you guys know, Friday was the day that I went to pick her up, so you guys already kind of got a video kind of explaining the process of that. So if you want to go check that one out, it was the video before this one. But to talk a little bit about what happened afterwards, obviously she was a little nervous. You know, it was like a lot of exposure. She was on a plane, seeing a lot of different people, meeting me, being in a new home. You know, she came from a place where she had a lot of place to run, and now she's in an apartment. So that was definitely a change. But yeah, she was a little nervous, but as soon as she came home, she like automatically knew that her bed was the little bed that we picked out for her. So she loved playing with that. Now we had Bunny that like she loved playing with. And she was still a little nervous. So what I did, since I was by myself, I put her little like kennel, because we got her a crate that happens to be too big for her right now. And we like read online that if we have a really big crate that they might go potty in it, because they'll like just do it on the side and then come back. So we decided to just keep her in the little kennel that she fits right now. And I put her on the bed next to me. So every 2 hours I was getting up and taking her to her potty. So that was interesting. But yeah, she slept through the night. She was a little nervous, but that basically is Friday. Okay, so the next day, everything was basically the same. I was gonna be the first day just kind of still, just kind of with her, getting to know her, having her acclimate to me, having her acclimate to the space. I didn't want to push it too much, so we just had a chill day. I played a ton of movies and we cuddled a lot, but also worked on potty. So I was seriously on a strict schedule, checking every hour, having timers to make sure that I was keeping up with her bladder. Like if she went to pee, I knew, and then she got water, I knew like to set a timer so that she would go pee in like 2 hours. And I think it really worked, because she actually started understanding like where she would go potty. And I kid you not, like she never made a mistake. She started to understand when she was actually gonna be doing that. But as for the exposure activity, I took her to the porch outside in the little apartment, and it just so happened that there was like a little like protest going on, people walking around the city. So she was like overwhelmed hearing all these noises. Obviously coming outside from the apartment, you also hear like the road and so much movement. She was really overwhelmed. So I'll put a clip of her just being like uncomfortable, but at least she was exposed to it. And you know, afterwards she got cuddles. So I think she's like going to acclimate hopefully with that, because also we want her to be able to potty outside in the porch. Right now we have the potty little grass thing right in front of the door, so she just like gets comfortable going there. Eventually we want to, you know, have her go out there. Sunday was exciting. We woke up early. We wanted to go pick up Ryan from the airport, so I'll definitely put a clip of their first introduction.
Oh my god. I gotta hug you first in the pop bed.
Want to take her?
Yes, I want to take her. She's so tough. Look how cute she is, bro.
And afterwards we came back to the apartment and we decided to go for a little walk and grab coffee. So it was her first actual experience, you know, walking in the city, or at least being carried in the city. We grabbed coffee, she like sat at the cafe with us, we brought her a little water. I think she like enjoyed herself, but obviously everything this week was something new, so she also was trying to acclimate. And yeah, I think we just kept sleeping, working on her schedule, and taking it really easy. So Monday was her first vet appointment. We went to the vet. I went with my mom, and my mom got her a little like bow, so she has a little pink bow now. And it just so happened that I was wearing like a pink shirt, and you know, it kind of like fell together, but we were twinning. And her vet appointment went really well. She's really healthy. She's doing the genetic tests to make sure that like her DNA is right, everything's fine with her. That's coming out later, but like we got her screened for everything. Her exposure activity was the car ride, and also just giving her to different people. And like the vet, they carried her in because of COVID, people weren't allowed inside, so she wasn't with me, and then I would give her to my mom, and just like letting her be like socialized by different people so that she doesn't feel, you know, very attached. or get social anxiety, because one of our main things with this breed is that they do get a little social anxiety. So we kind of are trying to work on, you know, how to socialize her, how to like help her self-soothe so that she doesn't have to depend on us and then like get anxious and start destroying the house, barking, whatever mechanism she interprets to help her. So we're really trying to work on that. And then that day we went for a long walk. Just because Ryan and I like to stay active, especially after work. We usually like to walk like 30 to an hour, and we carried her because she can't really, one, she doesn't have the stamina to be walking a lot. She doesn't know how to walk on the leash, and she shouldn't really be walking and being with dogs since she's not fully vaccinated. So we carried her, and oh my gosh, I got back and my wrist was hurting so bad. I had to take ibuprofen, like not fun. So we ordered her a little like dog carrier thing until she's like fully vaccinated and walk, where you're gonna like carry her because we can't leave her for hours and we still like to be active. Okay, so Tuesday, it was actually another low day. We got her the gear, so we were able to go for a walk with her with the gear, and we went to like a boba tea place, and she was able to like, I guess, continue to acclimate herself to walking in the city. She used to get really startled by buses. Now I think she's more comfortable with that. And again, working on the schedule, working on potty. Obviously we had work, so it worked really well. Honestly, up until this point, still, she's really, really good at the potty system, and we really have her on like a regimen. But I think I'll make another video on like how we went about like the potty training situation, because obviously it's been 1 week. Who knows if all of a sudden she's gonna turn on us. Wednesday, Ryan and I were really busy, so again, it was really similar to Tuesday, but this time, every time she got a little break from like waking up from her sleep, we make sure we like run with her. So like in our little apartment, we go in like circles running with her and like getting her like excited so she can like waste her energy really and then be able to go to sleep again. So we would take like little breaks between our work and then have her be like running around, and then she'd fall asleep right away. So that was really nice. Thursday, again, really similar. It's work week, nothing really changes. We were kind of on a schedule, but something that was different, or at least like her little exposure activity, was that Ryan and I wanted to go on a date. So after like work, and you know, it was like maybe 7 or 8, we just went to a bar nearby to just grab a drink and like have like intentional time together, because every time we go outside we're with her or we're talking about work or something. So we like to like take, you know, a couple times a week to just like check in with each other. So it was our first time leaving her home alone. She was like sleeping. We like played like calming music and prayed that she just like would be okay. But we went out and we came home and she was super good, went potty. It went really well. Finally, Friday, it's the week, so we decided we wanted to take a picture of her and like write a little thing of like what she's accomplished so far. We taught her how to sit on Friday also, and she just learned really quick. She's really smart. Getting the picture, not so easy, but we did it. The only exposure activity was that it was my brother's birthday, so we took her on a train, like a little train that was like 15-20 minutes, and we went into like a little town. So one, she didn't really like the train, but we're working on that. And she met my whole family. She was like carried by all of them throughout the dinner. Like, we really want her to just be comfortable with everybody. She also brought her, I brought her little water and food so she could eat with us, because I knew that was like her dinner time. And we're trying to work now on nibbling. So that's gonna be fun. But yeah, that basically sums up the week. We have more videos coming. I wanna definitely touch on potty and schedule and just like fun activities that we do with her, but also share a little bit about something that we do sometimes. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed, and tune in again soon. Bye!